Hi, I'm Dave, and we are here checking out this 1966 Ford Mustang. Now, I've been doing a little bit of work on this Mustang, nothing major, just tuning up, getting everything dialed in, and it's driving amazing. I'm on my test run right now, so let's check it out. It is a coupe, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So he has GT350 badges on it all over the place. It's not a GT350, but it is an original V8 Mustang. And it has, excuse me, has a 302 in it, and it is out of a 80s Mustang, a GT of some sort. So it's got the T5 out of that GT as well behind it, 5-speed tranny. It's mildly hopped up, it's got headers, small cam, and we just put this Holley double bumper carb on. Strut tower or shock tower brace. Yeah, it's not too bad. We're out here in the beautiful Powell Marsh. Nice sunset on a gorgeous fall day. Well, I'm gonna hop in the car and we're gonna take you all for a ride. We're gonna have some fun. Thanks. All right, now driving the 66 Ford Mustang. It drives all right, actually. It's probably one of the tighter first generation Mustangs I've ever driven. I've driven a handful of these now. This one's all dynamatted underneath the carpet. Of course, it's got that 302 out of, I believe, a early 80s Mustang GT and the T5 5-speed tranny behind it. So it cruises okay. We're cruising probably 60 miles an hour or so here. The thing's just chugging along nice and easy. Little bit of wind noise. I hear some gear noise from the transmission, but overall this thing is very tight and sound feeling. You don't get the typical clunks and rattles and excessive noise that you would with a mid-60s car of this type, unibody construction like this. And we just passed over a set of bumps there. It rides nice over the bumps as well. Handling is okay, and it's mostly stock V8 suspension stuff. It's got a strut tower brace. The guy mildly cloned a GT350, aside from the fact that it is a coupe and not a fastback. Other than that, what can I tell you? All the gauges seem to work, but it has a very hideous aftermarket CD player in the dash. Now this thing looks like whoever put this car together originally must have done it in the early 2000s. And the speakers, it has giant kick panel speakers. Now my feet are actually too big to lift off of the clutch pedal once I get cruising, so I have to drive barefoot. Right now I've got my shoes off. It's the only way I can drive. Definitely need to center that steering wheel on here. Driving quite well. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Now we pulled off of the main road. We got onto a back road here. 302, it really kind of surprised me. Now we'll be going through a couple corners here. I can feel the suspension a little bit better now. One thing it doesn't have is power brakes. It's manual brakes. Now they are disc brakes, but and it has manual steering. So you really have to lay on those brakes, and the steering in the corners, the feel is quite good for a car of this era, but in parking lots, not so much. There's quite a bit of body roll, but it is better. Again, I had a 64.5 Mustang last year, and this car is way tighter than that was. That didn't have strut tower brace or shock tower brace or anything like that. It was a V8 car as well, 289. This has a 302. This does benefit from having 17-inch wheels with a little bit wider tires. Now, the ride height itself hasn't been altered from stock, so it sits quite high with those 17s. It could do with a 2-inch drop on the front end. There we go, into the corner. We're having some fun here. Now I do got my Bear socks. So we've got it's a T5 5-speed. There's that ugly radio, and these kick panel speakers, they get right in the way. I hate them.